Oh, baby. It's my boys. What is going on? Simlog, Stalker, John, Charlie. What is happening, my friends? Good to see you guys. Welcome back to another live stream. Hope you guys have been well. Hope you guys have had a great weekend as we kind of round it out here. Back with another one, man. It's good to see each and every one of you. We're on the ground here at Fort Lauderdale. We're getting ready to go down to Cancun. It's 14:30. It's 2:30. What do you mean, man? Did I say good morning? Lots of traffic here, man. What's going on? We got a Delta taxiing in here. We are running some JetBlue A320 Neo Ops down to Cancun today. I haven't been to Cancun in a long time in the sim. In fact, I think the last time I went to Cancun, we did a group flight, John and Johnny, right? That was the last time I've been to Cancun. That was like early 2020. So I'm looking forward to getting down there. It's a quick trip, man. It's about an hour and 23 minutes in the air. So shouldn't be too long at all. Without further ado, you guys know the deal, man. Let's get in here. We've got a lot to set up. It is the Airbus today, so there's a lot to do before we get going. So let's get this show on the road. Get the music down just a little bit. Let's get the battery 1, battery 2. Dang, it's been that long. Yeah, Stalker, it's been the last time the three of us. Actually, no, we did Cancun. We did Cancun, and then we did yeah, what did we do? Not like a group flight like FS 2020 GA group flight. Like the last time we did an airliner group flight. We did Princess Juliana, the three of us, when you were taking forever to get off the runway for John. Well, like just before that, we did a Cancun trip as well. So it's been quite some time. I've got a good memory, man. I remember these things. What am I looking for? Get that up. All right. Let's get nav. Get that one up. It's the Airbus LOL, not that much to do. I mean, for the purposes of like getting it set up in depth, like what's modeled when you compare it to some of the other aircrafts in this sim. Like we've got primary, secondary route, fixed info. We've got all that stuff that we can do in here. What's the weather looking like here at Fort Lauderdale? 3022 on the altimeter. Simlock said he's flying with us, but he might have fell asleep. My man had the plane ready and the McDo programmed an hour ago. He's probably in the cabin resting for the turn. Captain Shaq, hey my man, on the weekend getaway with the fans, so just stopping by with some blessings. Shaq, appreciate you, man. Enjoy, have a good weekend. Well, it's almost Monday, but not sure how much longer you guys are out there, but enjoy, stay safe, have fun. And again, man, huge congrats to the growth of your channel, man. I was there Friday night, it was bananas. So huge congrats, looking forward to your next one, bro. Alright, got that up, we got that up. I'm like Miss Daisy today. You updated Rex? Yes sir, I did. You know I gotta pick on you. I'm going to be back later if I can. Need a rest of it. Yeah, no worries, John. We're gonna be here a while. So.
American 482. We're climbing through 2000 off the departure end of runway 8 right.
Get that sound down. We've got a little bit to do, bro. So no worries. Get that up. Let me get that up. Get that here. It's Toliss. Alright, got them where we want them. We will start with fuel 15239 to Cancun today. Thank you, truly. We'll catch the replay this evening. Awesome, bro. We're taking 120 and block fuel 15239. That'll work. And 140 on the zero fuel weight. That's too heavy. About 137. That should work. Apply that. Apply that. That looks good. Ground services. That looks good. Let's go to init. Let's go to load the flight plan. And we're gonna load up Fort Lauderdale to Cancun. Captain Geo, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Where are you nowadays, bro? I know Friday you were just south of Virginia heading back down. You in Miami yet? Got back home yet? Alternate is MMMD. Is that Mexico City, I think? Hold on the IRSs real quick. Cost index, we're going to be hauling today, 45. 380. Zero fuel weights. 138.9. I feel like I'm in slow motion today, bro. It must be because it's Sunday. Block fuel 15.2. And these keys on the Toliss, man, it's just so tiny and hard to like, navigate. Alright, that's that. Winds. Is there a SID out of here? I don't think so. None of the SIDs work for us. So we're just gonna do 10 left. No SID. We'll insert that into Cancun's and E-stops. So we'll Chief, what's going on, man? Gio, you're in Okalaka, heading back up to Georgia. Didn't go to Miami. Oh, okay, gotcha, bro, gotcha. So I am out of my element today. I didn't even get the flight plan up here. Blacking. That's what I need here. There's so many approaches into 12 right. 1 2 right 1. Star is Denosa 1 Bravo. No vias. No transition. Insert that. Good stuff. Going well. Go the kids in the background. Gonna be. Come on, going well. Going to the kids to the background, but going well. Alright, bro. I think he's saying you're gonna be in the background with the kids. Gotcha, man. We'll see you. Nice trip. I was here trying to catch up on some work for tomorrow morning, but we were in the background, man. Nice trip. Nice quick trip today, bro. That's good. That's good. Go here. Go to wins. Hey, Chelsea. Welcome. Good to see you. Climb wins. 350. 268 at 53. Uh, 310. 272 at 57. Welcome, Josie. Good to see you. 00. 323 at 12. We are doing this by the books here, ladies and gents, so it's going to take me a little longer than usually get going, but we'll get to Cancun, I promise you. 017 10. What Toliss needs to do is take a page out of FSLABS and have these things imported automatically. Because this, some shenanigans right here, manually putting this in. Hanging in there, brother, playing with the kids, man. Gonna be in the back as well. Yeah, you stalker. Next up is the actual cruise win. We got a cruise today of 254 at 37. So slight headwind going back down. We're going down to Cancun. 54 at 37. Yeah, remind me to do the descent winds. We'll do that later. We'll do that one later. Actually, we've got some time. We've got a minute till the ILS aligns. Let's just bang it out. Fly guy, hey yo, what's good, man? Good to see you. Welcome. 350 at 232. Uh, 310. 253 at 36. And 200. 291. 5. It didn't need to let you pull that via sim brief. I'm saying, bro. This is like some archaic back in the day type stuff. Put 00 now. Last but not least, 100. Like, it's so tiny, bro. Like it takes forever to type on this thing. 004. Our alternate wind. We're in a sim brief. 070 at 6. Alright. I've got all my wins there. Let's exit that. Let's exit that. We can get the APU fired up. ahead and throw that in plan mode. To 1.4. We got ATC. Ground, good afternoon. JetBlue 1795 with Bravo looking for IFR down to Cancun as file, please.
JetBlue 1795, follow the ground, good afternoon. You're clear to Cancun Airport via radar vectors Manatee, then as file. Plan to maintain 3000, expect flight level 38010 manufacturer departure. Departure services are offline, squawk 6613.
JetBlue 1795, clear to Cancun via the Manatee. Direct Manatee. Climb to 3000, expect 38010 after departure is offline, squawk 6613.
JetBlue 1795, feedback is correct. You can expect runway 10 right for departure.
On the right, we'll call Rave Taxi. Thank you.
Mic check, anyone read me?
5-5. There's sim log. Plan mode. Oh man, let me catch up in the chat. What's going on? P3D spoils you in some aspects. It does, bro. It does. Like, we were in the quality wings the other day. Y'all saw that. We were just importing things just left and right. 2 clicks, boom, you set. It definitely does spoil you in that aspect. Everyone just jumping in, welcome to the chat. I'm sorry I've been focused on trying to get the airplane ready to go here, but I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Welcome back to the stream. Those that are new, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the family. Let's go 1. Down 0.1. We're flexing 57. 1142. Like, that's the kind of immersion and fidelity that I'm looking forward to in FS 2020 with some of these P3D developers going over there, Stalker. Gonna make people's lives a lot easier. Alright, man, I look good to go here. Let's get the bleed on. Ground services. Let's close all this bad boy up. That can go. Let's go to constraints. We've been clear to 3000 on the initial climb. Constraint on there again. Yeah, it would. Certainly would, bro. Certainly would. Let's get rid of these folks. Everything locked, loaded. Y'all good back there? Fuel pumps coming on.
And ladies and gentlemen, now we're ready to close the main cabin door. All guests must be seated in seatbelts securely fastened. Tray tables put away, cabin items securely stowed. Also, lavatories will be locked for takeoff
Let's
and
roll.
landing for safety reasons.
Push back.
Thank you.
Simlog, you there, bro?
5.78 non-stop service to Chicago here.
I'm going to Chicago, lady. Push back.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Okay, thank you. Just give us a few seconds.
Please onboard your departure, cross-check and I'll call.
On doors for departure, cross-check, and she'll call. Everything to auto. We can get rid of the external power. That's a cut over there. That can go. Similar game
Ground
plan.
American 223 ready to taxi.
He behind me? Simla be ready to go,
American
bro.
223, runway 10 left, taxi via Tango 5
I did
Bravo.
forget one thing, oh my gosh. I did forget one thing.
Tango 5 Bravo, 10 left, American 223, and we do have Alpha.
Walk around completed, all doors and hatches closed.
And American 223, verify information, Bravo is not correct.
Connected right now.
Sorry, 223 will pick up Bravo.
Then we'll be ready to lift you up. Just please confirm parking brake is set.
Why doesn't the fix info work anymore?
Yeah, American 86, can we depart 10 left?
American 86, you can expect that.
That's so weird.
Okay, 10 left, yeah, we'll call it.
I'm trying to get a depiction in case we need to come back. You know what, so let's do this. We'll copy the active. New destination. If we need to come back to the airport. No star. Oh dear. Insert that. That kind of gives us a depiction should we need to come back into the airport there.
Okay, sir. So you may now release parking brakes.
That looks good. Brakes released. Beacon is on.
Commencing pushback. I'm clear to start with this 2 and 1 in sequence.
You didn't close the door. Come on, lady. That's the transponder. Turn that off. All right, here comes number 2.
Discontinue the use of electronic devices and direct your attention to
Little stalker she's keep her going haywire.
as we go over the safety features of this Airbus 321 aircraft. There are safety information
I think that's what the platform really take flight, no pun intended. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Or the Airbus number 1 coming up first.
Light information signs and posted placards. Your seatbelt should be worn low and tight across your hips. To fasten your seatbelt, enter the belt tip into the buckle until it clicks. Tighten and pull on the loose end of the belt and to open your
Full
seatbelt.
Lauderdale ground there, certainly 386, ready for taxi.
Please keep your seatbelt fastened and all
There was 386, runway 10 right, taxi via Tango 8, Hotel 5, Juliet.
10 right via Tango 8, Hotel 5, Juliet.
Let's do it. Off to Cancun. Hope you guys have had a great weekend so far. We round out Sunday here. Timlog, you push back the other way, bro. We are getting ready to rock and roll.
And pushback completed. Please set parking brakes.
Brakes are set. We've got pre-cooling. It's the Pratt & Whitney Neo engine, so you guys know how long that takes. Look at fuel prediction. That's not up yet because we've got a discon, but we're going to be off the runway, and we'll vector ourselves to the initial waypoint of Manatee. You can disconnect. Appreciate you guys tuning in today.
Okay, thank you very much. So just hold position and wait for my hand signal. Okay, thanks a lot. Enjoy the flight and see you next time. Bye bye.
So it'll be a right turn off the runway. We'll get to 1,000 feet, we'll right turn, and then head south towards that first waypoint of Manatee. Number 2 coming alive.
Devices. It is not permitted in government laboratories. Federal law prohibits tampering with disabling or destroying laboratories' phone detectors. Ladies and gentlemen, our estimated flight time this morning to Chicago O'Hare will be approximately 2 hours and 53 minutes.
That's not our flight time, guys, don't worry. Only an hour and 20. Let the engine do its pre-cooling thing, and we can get out of here. Fifteen seconds.
American 223, monitor unit going for departure. Have a safe flight.
223 going to unit.
You see the PTU, it was kicked in there, the power transfer unit. So we had the green hydraulics with engine 1 start, but nothing for engine 2 yet, which is why I was on. So as engine 2 comes alive, the PTU will kick out. Yeah, I need to change the batteries, but I'm lazy. And the keyboard, mine dies all the time, man. I've got mine charging via USB though, so it's not too bad when I remember to plug it in. There she goes, number 2 firing up. That's the cutover. And we've got the avail light on number 2. So I'm taking her out of ignition mode to normal. Leads coming off. Master's coming off.
Have a safe flight.
That's flaps 1. Flight controls. It's down 0.1. That's full up. Full down. Full left. It's full right. Center. And the rudder. Full left and right. And that center looks good. We can go with the radar predictive wind shear. We'll arm the auto brake max. I'm sorry, arm the spoilers max on the auto brake, and we'll start the off block clock there. And jump to 1795 with the Bravo rated taxi 10 left.
JetBlue 1795, runway 10 left, taxi via Tango 5 Bravo.
Tango 5 Bravo 10 left, JetBlue 1795. Awesome sauce, get the taxi light on. And we don't need these dome lights. Let's go to Cancun. Simlog, what's going on, man? You are one quick guy, bro. Looking good, says Stalker. I appreciate you, man. I know you you're looking at trying out the newly released or newly updated the heck was that thing, man? You know what I'm talking about. That plane that had you falling out the sky with the lack of icing. Silver Airways, I think, flies them. Should take it to the Keys. That'd be a good flight. This is an old scenery. You see, it still says 9 left. Wonder how old it is. I think this is a freeware scenery we got off the org website. Appreciate you guys tuning in today. Those that are here in the chat and those that are just hanging out in the background, we see you. Welcome. Like right here, the runway 3113 is not even a runway anymore. Like that's gone. So there's an American on the roll. Is that Simlog or was Simlog Spirit? I don't know. Somebody's rolling though. Set the cabin know we're ready to go.
JetBlue 1795, monitor Unicom for departure. Have a safe flight.
Unicom will see you 1795. And for Lauderdale traffic, JetBlue Airbus A321 Neo lining up runway 10 left for Lauderdale traffic.
Let's go.
We're rolling. Alright, that's CARA. Strobes coming on, turnoffs coming on, wing lights coming on, packs coming off. We'll take Bravo 3. We're clear on final, we're clear down the runway. Yeah, I don't know what time it is. Sterile cockpit. We'll see you airborne. Jake Lewis, hello, my friend. Good to see you. Simlog, you're in the spirit. We'll catch you, bro. All right, I like what I see. We'll start the clocks. Takeoff lights is on. Let's spool her up. Stable. Mantogo SRS runway, auto thrust is blue. It's already V1. Positive rate gears coming up. That's nice. Before Lauderdale traffic, JetBlue Airbus A321 Neo on the upwind, 10 left, 1.6 now for 3000. Lauderdale traffic. So we
And spare wing 386, we're on the upwind, 10 left traffic.
Let's go to 5000. We had a flex programmed in for the calculation, but we did an intersection departure. I didn't want to risk it, so we just floored her and took off. You can always toga anytime, it doesn't matter. Start that right-hand turn for Lauderdale traffic. JetBlue Airbus A321 and Neo, about 3.4 for 10,000 now. Right turn, crosswind for Lauderdale traffic. We can get the packs back on now that we are in climb mode. We're coming through some clouds, but we've got 22 degrees Celsius on the TAT, so no icing conditions at all. We're getting rocked up here though, that's for sure. We've got 10,000 open climb. Fort Lauderdale traffic, JetBlue Airbus A321 Neo, last call now. direct Manatee under departure out of 6.3.
And Lauderdale traffic, Spirit Wing 386, also direct Manatee, passing through 4004, our cruise.
We're going up to 3.8 today. It's open climb. Alright, let's clean her up. That's our lights, takeoffs, and nose lights. Disarm the spoilers. As a takeoff checklist, gears up, no lights, flaps retracted, spoilers disarmed, lights as required, packs are on. After takeoff checklist is complete. Autopilot 1 coming on here. That, my friends, is our departure out of Fort Lauderdale. Bumpy, man. I'm telling you, Xenviro exaggerates everything. I've noticed that, but you know, we'll take it. We'll chime the cabin. We're coming through 10,000. Those lights are off. Looking good. Let me catch up to the chat. Send it, says Mrs. Spur. Mrs. Spur, welcome. Sterile copper in full effect. Yes, Josie, we ballin'. Well, dang it. I love the cloud turbulence in Xenviro. I don't know, Simlock. To me, it's a little bit exaggerated, bro. You don't always get turbulence when you go through clouds. Turbulence is not always present through clouds, man. But Xenviro seems to think that it is. It's cool, don't get me wrong. I just don't know how realistic and true to it it is. Shoo, says Mrs. Spur. Yeah, we made it, man. I was like, who is calling me, bro? Where did Miami Center come from?
Busy climbing to 10,000, direct Manatee.
Get some of these sounds now.
Spare Wings 386, Miami Center. Good afternoon, Squawk 4517.
4517, Spare Wing 386.
Miami Center, good afternoon. JetBlue 1795, 13.8 direct Manatee for 380. Mahan, what's going on, bro?
JetBlue 1795, Miami Center. Hello, Squawk 4670.
4670, JetBlue 1795.
Miami Center, this is Western, do it 182, flight level 180.
How we looking, guys? I think we're fine, looking good.
301, Miami Center. Hello, Squawk 4547.
4547, Western, do it.
American 1059, set to maintain 8,000.
maintain 8,000, American 1059.
Miami Center, KLM to Delta 1229 with you, 6,000 descending for 4,000 an hour.
Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the stream. Those of you just checking in.
Hollywood.
Mahan, do we still call you Mahan or do we call you
Delta
Maple now? 12 likes on the afternoon. Thank you, guys.
4676.
4676.
Like, bro, I really love the rebranding. I love the logo most of all. It's a dope logo, man. Well done.
November 13, Miami Center. Hello, verify altitude. Flight level 1.
No, sir.
November 13, Miami Center, roger. Key West altimeter is 3016. At Palace discretion, descend and maintain 10,000. Expect RNAV runway 9 approaching Key West.
Whatever you want, doesn't matter. All right, man. We'll call you Mahan here, and on your streams, we will call you Maple. How's that?
Western 301, radar contact.
ORBX
50 miles
for the win.
west of the Nassau VOR. Cross flipper at and maintain 1.
Beautiful view, right, Mrs. Spur?
Miami altitude
Mrs. Spur
3002.
and Mr. Spur, we definitely enjoyed
12,000, Western, do it 1.
your farm sim adventures yet again last night. It was a pleasure, as always. That was fun.
JetBlue
watching you guys.
1795, radar contact 10 miles south of the Miami International Airport. Clear direct Kanoa.
Direct Kanoa, JetBlue 1795. Oh, we love the shortcuts, my friends. We love the shortcuts.
386 radar contact 10 miles south of the Miami International Airport.
And we're through 18, so let's get standard set.
T-flaps 403.
Delta 1229, radar contact across Holland at or above 3000, cleared RNAV, correction, cleared ILS runway 10 left approach.
Clear for the ILS 10 left approach for 1239, thank you very much.
Where the hell is... Welcome, guys. Those of you just tuning in, appreciate you guys. Oh my gosh, you're doing Toncontin again in XP, right? Who's that? Also, do you think it's a good idea landing a 321 XLR into Toncontin? Ooh. I definitely think you can manage it. I think Shaq did that. No, I think Shaq did one of those. Did the 321 into Toncontin. It's a lot of airplane. I'm not digging this music today. Let's try something else. It's a lot of aircraft, a lot of energy to manage. For that kind of arrival, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll probably run some practice first. Have you done that approach before, Mahan? Oh, you're doing it today. All right, we got to swing by for that.
November 13, you fly heading 340 to maintain 2000.
The taxi stuff. There we go. That's what I was looking
November
for.
13, it's the set maintain 2000, and actually make that heading 330 now.
Yeah, Cancun, I like to land 1-2 left because I like coming over that bridge for the taxi, but this will be a little bit quicker for us if we just come in on 1-2 right. So that's what we'll do. JetBlue 671, what's going on? Welcome.
I'm the Mars and that's flipper interception.
Let me turn down VATSIM, guys. He says, JetBlue 671 says 75-7 flew there. Yeah, I know they get bigger things in there for sure. It's like, but if you know, that approach takes practice and whatnot. So it just depends. Got the all right. If you feel comfortable and you've got the hang of it, then yeah, you shouldn't have a problem with the 321 XLR, Mahan. No problem at all. I'd say after the DCA, it's the second hardest approach that I'm fully confident in. Gotcha. Yeah, that river visual in the DCA is interesting. Although I prefer the river visual into DCA versus the expressway visual into LaGuardia. Because, and I always tell people this, it's difficult to do the expressway visual because you don't have the peripheral vision that you would have in real life, you know, when you're doing it in the sim. Like you've got to constantly, you know, put your head on a swivel, which is the hat switch in the sim, right, to kind of get it all squared away, man. In those two turns, those sharp turns, you rely a lot on your peripheral visual going into that expressway visual, and you kind of don't have it in the sim unless you've got like a 360 or 180 monitor. But even then, it still kind of cuts you off. Whereas the river visual into DCA, everything is dead ahead of you, right? It's just now kind of managing, again, the aircraft's energy and some of those turns into the runway. So I like the river visual. The hardest for me in the sim is the expressway visual. Although I've never tried Toncontin, so I've got to look at that. Stalker says 757 has the brakes and the engines to disperse the energy. Right, that's a good point as well, Stalker. Have to buy groceries. All right, Mrs. Spur, we'll see you. Stay safe.
Direct flight code, descend and maintain 3000.
Stay safe.
Miami Center FedEx 2329 with you at flight level 270.
But yeah, that's kind of like my take on those
FedEx
visual approaches.
4561 FedEx 2329.
Yeah, we do it every 2 weeks as well. It's not fun, man, especially during COVID going into those stores, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta eat, right?
Actually, November 173, direct at non, cross at non, at or above 1,500, clear to RNAV, runway 9er approach.
13 likes. You guys are awesome.
American 1059, reduces to 10 knots. Delta 1229, the wind 080 at 18, gust 26, runway 10 left, clear to land.
10 left, 6 hit to land, Delta 1229.
See how we're doing in the cockpit.
American 209, radar contact, 40 miles north.
Right, not bad. Nice and smooth. Meets our at Cancun. Winds out of the east, 7 sat-tooth of a mile. Broken clouds at 1500, 26 degrees Celsius, 17 degrees. On the dew point, altimeter 3007. All right, cool. Not bad. Yes, apparently feeding your family is required, right, Mrs. Spur? Oh man, Spur Gaming, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Don't forget to smash the like. Yes, thank you. But yeah, maybe the 321 will be a good challenge, but I feel like the 319 may be the safest bet for sure, Mahan. Your 319 would be the safest bet. But again, you know, if you're saying you're comfortable with it, go for it. Heck, man, at the end of the day, you know what I mean, man? It's your channel. We're there to watch and be entertained. No one is like judging to see how perfect you're gonna be on that arrival, man. So send it, bro. Just send it. If you nail it, you nail it. If not, you come back and try it again. Johnny, you in this autocorrect, bro. All right, 321 XLR. Why not? Why not, Mahan? Send that bad boy. It's a sim after all. Let's have fun with it. That's how you got to look at it. Like, sometimes, you know, at the end of the day, it's human nature to aim to please or to be perfect or to be great at something, right? But there are times, man, where you just got to say, heck, just send it and see what happens. You know what I mean? No one is really here to ridicule anyone, and if they are, then they don't belong in your chat, they don't belong in your channel, they don't belong in your stream. So your true followers and subscribers, man, will enjoy anything you kind of put up, and they notice when you're challenging yourself and kind of going outside of the box, so they'll support you, man. We'll be there to check you out. Never be scared to send it. Tell him, Johnny. Tell him. I'll go without a full load so I can come in slower. Yep. And you're probably Let me think about that. Again, I've never shot that approach. But just thinking about the Airbus and the 321, it's a lot of energy to manage. You probably want to come in with flaps 3 for the most part, take full late. But then again, that approach you kind of want to be fully configured as early as possible too. So I don't know, man. I've never really messed with that approach to kind of give you any advice, so I don't know. I just know, again, off the bat, this 321 is a lot of energy to manage, so just be careful. That looks so good. 100, says Josie. Exactly, Mike. Yeah, man. Go outside the box, challenge yourself. I remember when FS 2020 first came out, and it was Stalker, man, that actually put me onto the Citation jet. He was like, yo, man, there's a Citation jet in there. Check it out. I'm just like, man, that's not my cup of tea. Like, I love flying the big aircraft, so like the airliners. And I gave it a shot, and then they started modding the thing and made it even better. I am in love with that thing, man. You guys see me. Every time I'm in FS 2020 now, that's usually what I fly, is that Citation jet. So it's sometimes it's good to kind of just take yourself out of the box a little bit. Oh, Dave is in the house. Good to see you, Dave. What's up, man? Chewy has some really bad landings and approach executions, but like he says, I fly for front. I ain't a real pilot or pretend to be. He adds that to his list of redo in the future. That's exactly it, Dave. That's exactly it. None of us really here is here to teach, or like, none of us are CFIs, man. Like, we have our licenses and whatever, and we have some experience, real world experience and whatnot, but you don't come here to get, you know, hold on. Don't come here to get no lessons from us or anything like that, man. We're just here to fly and have fun. Dave, it's good to see you, man. I know you've been relaxing, taking a break and whatnot, man, but it's always good to see you. Always good to see you, bro. I think we leveled off. Yes, we have. So let's go seatbelts off, and let's blast this bad boy, because I know Simlog is probably hauling. Oh, what am I doing? That's not. Let's go to Mach 80. 380 in 20 minutes. She hauls, but we're not too heavy either, so that's good performance right there in this thing.
Alright, American 209 Alpha Miami Center.
Stalker says, hell no. Hell no, bro. That's not what we're here for, man. We're here to have fun and enjoy. Nothing wrong with the background. Just lurking. Yeah, man. No worries, bro. Take your time. YouTube burnout is real. Like, content creator or just as a viewer, bro. Like, you watching streams after stream after stream, you know, just because you want to support folks. But it also is, sometimes you got to take a break from the screens for a little bit and just go do other things. So we'll definitely get it, man. But Charlie says, man, I don't know, I've learned so much from all you guys. You guys teach me more than I realize, man. Yeah, Charlie, of course, like, you definitely pick up on things you gather from, you know, other people's experiences and whatnot. But nothing we say here is something that somebody should ever take with them in real life and apply it, bro, from an aviation standpoint. You know, we always obviously you know, rely on CFIs and instructors and whatnot. This is flight sim at the end of the day. You guys have seen some of my landings recently, man. It's not something we would ever do in real life. That Atlanta landing, we should have went around. We were going into Jackson Hole on Friday night, below minimums, in an aircraft that's not Cat 3 rated. Like, we just have fun, right? That's nothing that we would ever take and do in real life at all. But yeah, I hear you, Charlie, man. We learn from everyone else across the community as well. Is this Key West? Yeah, these are the Keys. Yeah, this is that bigger airport right above Key West. I forgot what that one's called, but this is the Key West airport. We gotta go there one of these days. Oh, well, I diverted from Atlanta. I saw that sim log. That was funny, man. Man, it was late when I was doing that recording, and I was just like, we're gonna get this thing down. We will just get it down. Like I said, man, it's a quick flight, guys. We've got about an hour altogether, about 30 minutes or so before we start preparing for the approach and arrival. So relax, enjoy. Thanks for hanging out in the chat, in the stream. Definitely appreciate you guys doing things we would never do in real world. That's what the sim is for. Exactly, Stalker, exactly. Mahan says, I landed a 767 freighter into Key West on stream a while back. It was funny as hell. Send it. That runway is short, man. Believe it or not, I don't know if they still do, but Delta lands a 7.3 in there, I think. Not an 800, I think a 7. Land a 747 in Key West. An A380. That'll be funny. It's a nice aircraft, man. Toliss doing the thing. Anyone know what's next from Toliss? What's their next project? Are they working on an A330? I don't own a heavy in this sim. I've been thinking about some, man. Like, I saw a Geo flying A350 the other day. It looks really, really nice. Like, when that thing first came out, it was sketch, bro. Like, I think it didn't have SIDS and stars and a bunch of other things. And I think they kind of charged people for a V2 version to include that and some other things. I don't know, man. That kind of development doesn't sit well with me. But I am looking for a heavy in this sim, and that one, the 350, looks great. Mahan says, I mean, one day I'll just have to do shenanigans stream and try to land some big jets at small airports. I mean, have fun, man. That's what the sim is for. That's what your channel is for. Enjoy it. Oh, they're working on a 340? That's Dave's baby. Oh, that's interesting. Heard good things about the Pocket Rocket. I'm an Airbus fan, y'all know that. The 340 has just never appealed to me. It looks weird. It looks weird. But to each their own. I would definitely, if it's from Toliss, I would definitely probably get it though, for sure. It's a beast. I take off at 40% power. Wow. A340, A300 are my favorite planes. Can't go wrong with them. I've been looking at that A300 too. I haven't told Stalker, so he's hearing this for the first time, but I have been looking at it, man, from a, like, I'm not a freight ops kind of guy, and I know they've got the passenger variants as well for mini builds, but they don't really fly that anymore out in the real world. But whenever Stalker flies that thing, man, it looks really, really interesting. It looks appealing. I'm just glad they finally upgraded that TBM and the Saab. No more highway landings for Stalker, right? It says Mike. FlyJSim 727. Yeah, that's those as well, like 727, 707. Never been a fan of. Like, never been a fan of. He says, "Come on, man. I'm being serious, bro. Whenever you fly that thing, it looks appealing. I'm just like, I'm a big glass cockpit, big screen kind of guy. Like, I like my screens. That's my only reservations with getting the 300. Everything's so tiny, and there's a lot of knobs and switches and steam gauges. Like, this is where I'm in my comfort zone, man. Give me my glass gauges anytime." But other than that, the plane looks great and it flies great. It's the modeling is awesome. Most detailed plane and best made on Xplane right now. Wow. Okay. Okay. No, I think you're right, bro. I think you're right. Not even challenging you on that one. I think you're right. Looks great.
FedEx 5885, turn left heading 360, vectors for traffic.
Oh no, I lied. I think I did have one. I had the flight factor 7.5. But I just wasn't into it, man. Maybe it was an older version. It was about 2 years ago. I don't know if they've updated it since, but I did have the 7.5 in flight factor. The flight factor 7.5, I should say. But like I was going into it thinking it was like, you know, flight factor A320 quality, and it was a completely different type of build. I've got to turn ATC back up just a little bit because I think he's going to hand us off to Unicom soon. Actually, no, to Havana Center.
Southwest 1631, contact Miami approach 124.85.
Yeah, so we're going to have ATC the whole way.
4.85 Southwest 1631. FedEx 5885, contact Miami approach 124.85.
Chief says, I can see you as an airline captain, Mike and Stalker. What trumped those goals? Why stop people? Finances, family life change. Just curious for me working in NASA. I got complacent. Yeah, you know what, man? I moved so far from a career standpoint into, you know, some of the things I was doing, whether it was finance and now in product management. I just got comfortable with the lifestyle. I mean, I think Stalker put it bluntly the other day. I love money, right? So we got so far down that hole or that path. I know when I kind of turned around and said, let me go get a PPL, it was like, all right, what do I do with that after, right? You know, I can go regional, but am I going to be able to support myself and my family, you know, doing regional for a couple years and then transitioning into the airliner path? And it just didn't make sense. So recreational flying is kind of what's best for me in my situation right now. But it was a goal of mine. It was a goal, but I think I realized the goal a little bit too late, I think is the best way to put it. And for Stalker, he was a commercial pilot. He was flying for regional. I'm not gonna put his whole business out there, but you can ask him. He was flying for regionals, and circumstances changed, and he had to. Oh, he put it there, right? So you know, the company got sold, got laid off, and he had to put his degree to work in other areas. There you go. So yeah, it's circumstances. But I think the bigger thing you're getting at, Chief, is, you know, you shouldn't give up on your goals. You shouldn't stop pursuing what you love. There's different ways to do that, and I think for me, it's through recreational flying. There's some other folks on here, some younger folks on here, man, that if you love this much, and I know COVID has kind of, you know, made the outlook of the aviation industry look dim, but I can assure you it will bounce back. So if that's your goal, set your sight on it, man, and just don't stop. It's gonna bounce back. I get it. Great answers. I was just curious. Yeah, Chief, that's pretty much all it was. Mahan says, so I'm guessing you recommend I go up for a science and aviation path instead of geo and aviation, so I can fall back on my science bachelor's if anything goes bad. Because either way, I'm graduating with a bachelor in aircraft ops science or environmental studies, and a PPL had a commercial license. I know, interesting, Mahan. Interesting. I don't know. I think. Yes, Simlock, he hasn't handed us off.
Negative. They just took your hand off, actually. Okay. Contact Havana.
I don't know. What do most commercial pilots have a degree in? I thought it was like business.
JetBlue 1795, same to you, sir. Contact Havana.
James.
Control now 124.55. Good night.
2455, JetBlue 1795. We'll see you. There goes another commercial pilot. James, what do you have your degree in? Having some good chats, good chatting here about aviation and career as a pilot and all that good stuff. Havana Center, good afternoon. JetBlue 1795 are with you, 380.
JetBlue 1795, you're still on Miami Center.
The hell? Alright. Havana Center, good afternoon. JetBlue 1795 with you, 380.
JetBlue 1795, Havana, good afternoon, sir. Radar contact, maintain flight level 380.
Maintain 380, 1795. You've been to America. I'm looking at these TSA lines from guys at American flights are packed, no open seats. Yeah. It's bouncing back, James, and that's what I'm getting at. It's bouncing back. No problem, family of Dave, we get it. I was lurking your stream this morning, still kind of burnt out.
Can you say that again for United 78 Heavy? Sorry.
In fact, gonna go do things around the apartment. Have a great landing, rest of all day. We'll see you, Dave. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit.
Sir, correct. Continue climbing flight level 410.
I'll turn this guy down just a little bit.
Flight direct to Dibor.
Dibor now for 78 Heavy.
Stalker says, I'd say this, my friend, I'm behind here. Find a degree path that you enjoy doing and it's sustainable in the event something happens, heaven forbid, but that's just me. I did computer science. That's a good way of looking at it as well. Like, not necessarily what do most airline pilots or commercial pilots get their degree in, but find something that you enjoy and love should you need to fall back on it. That's a good take as well. Good conversations, people. I love it. Good conversations. I was asking Chief the other day. I think that NASA stuff is fascinating. Like, I think it's awesome. We went to, I forgot the name of the place here, man, where they have the space shuttle down in downtown LA. What's that place? I think it was the California Science Center. Yep, it's the California Science Center where they have the space shuttle. What shuttle is that? Endeavor. There we go. We went there, man, and you know, to read the history and some of the facts and just to see some of the artifacts, it is remarkable. Like, I couldn't imagine going into work every day and getting to work around that stuff, Chief. I think that's pretty cool, man. That's kind of what prompted my question to you yesterday around JPL, because I know some folks that work there and we live close by JPL as well, and I've always wondered kind of the relationship between JPL and NASA and kind of how all of that worked. So appreciate the insights, man. Chief says, wait, let me catch up. Josie says, Saman, probably a path, interior decorating with an emphasis in lawn decor. Josie. James says, masters in aviation aeronautics, basically. Gotcha, bro. Gotcha. Chief says, it is truly. I'm going to start theming sessions talking about what it's like working there. I mean, all I can legally say. It's interesting, man. Like, it's super fascinating. It's pretty cool. Miami is wide open. California is locked down central. Yeah, we're locked down here for real. Actually, we've had like outdoor dining reopened a couple weeks ago, but other than that, things are locked. Yeah, NASA is fascinating to me. It really is. Simlog, you work at NASA? For real? Where? I didn't know that. Awesome. Won't say much more than that for security reasons, but I work there. All right. We've got 2 NASA employees in the chat. Look at that. In the community. Thanks much for space, Stalker. Wow, Simlog. We'll have to chat, my friend.
Squawk 3422.
Yeah, that's interesting. What are we looking at? We got
Walker 542. Good afternoon.
146 to the top of the descent already, man. This went fast. Okay,
542. Now radar can continue
start
climbing
looking
by
at
level
this. We'll
35.
start filling in some things in the box
550,
here.
Walker 542. Okay, sir. Please stand by for clearance. I am only one. I have a lot of plane. Stand by. Let me finish.
Yeah,
with
overwhelming
landing,
Havana
okay?
Center, man. Take a chill pill. 060 at 10. I think the transition is a little different for Cancun. Transition level is 19.5. Yeah, I knew it was different. Oh shit, it's right there. Oh, that's interesting. Where did that pull from? Didn't know Toliss had that. And the decision height coming into 1-2 right is 220. Be a flaps full landings. All right, so we got the box programmed a little bit early. That's good. Our descent winds and forecasts, or our descent forecasts from the winds perspective, is in there as well. So we're good to go. Who else working at NASA? Chief does. Josie says I did not work at NASA. SpaceX is pretty out west. SpaceX is getting pretty out in West Texas. Yeah, they're constructing stuff out there as well. Nice, good stuff. I work for NASA in my dreams. Well, Space Force. Oh. James, we're not getting into that, bro. Oh man. Josie, we can always dream.
You was the first one that requested clearance.
My song. I mean, I wanted to work at NASA as a kid, and then I found out I need to do math and stuff, so I thought I better not. Yep. Math and science, man.
Dash 998. Suppose that was the first one that requested the clearance and all.
14 likes. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Great conversations this Sunday afternoon. I usually don't stream Sundays, man. I kind of got a rule against that for sure. But we had some time today, and I know I'm going to be super busy this week. So I did want to come on here and do a quick flight to hang out with you guys. So thanks for tuning in. SATCOM, SATCOM. Oh. James, you've been trying to tell us that for the longest, and I couldn't figure out what you were saying, bro. I don't know why it's not on there.
Climb initial flight level 150 and it's squawk 3413.
We're in the air already, bro. I can't change it. I'm sorry. It should have been there. I didn't mess with anything. Should have loaded on there. Oh wait, no, here we go. SATCOM, yes. Boom. Let's save that for next time. Thank you. We got your SATCOM, bro. There you go. Flying a JetBlue with no SATCOM. I think I'm in my 8th year of service at NASA. Well, that's interesting. Wow, Chief, you've got a decade in, bro. Wow. Stalker says, "Hey guys, Mike's next stream is gonna be in the 8th. This guy. Oh man. All right, bro. That's how you want to play it." He's trying to get me back for cornering him into doing a stream in FS 2020 and in Europe at that. You're gonna have me looking crazy. I don't know how to fly that thing, bro. I've got to buy it and learn it first.
50 and squawk 3405.
Now we're flying JetBlue. Now we are. I'm trying to get on JetBlue's Miami service. LAX to Miami. New Mint service. When do they start the Gatwick route? Is that later this year? Stalker, you setting me up, bro. I got you though, man. I got you. I got you. Now we do need to do a group flight soon though. I know people have been asking, and I think there's some requested routes in the Discord as well that I gotta tackle. But yeah, we've got to do a group flight. I know last time you couldn't make it, Stalker. So we've got to do a FS 2020 GA group flight. I want to make this one big, man. It's usually just 3 or 4 of us flying, man. Let's get as many people as we can, jump into some GA aircrafts, and let's fly, man. I'll try to get some details posted in the Discord and whatnot. Let's do it. MMUN 0607 at 060 at 10, winds east 7 statute of a mile, broken at 1526 degrees Celsius, dew point 17, altimeter 3007. Thank you, sir. We're looking good. It won't be sunny Cancun, but it ain't terrible weather. Where are you, Simlog? Are you behind me or in front of me? I don't even know. Check the VATSIM, man. Oh, you're behind me, bro. You're right on my tail. Per usual. You're doing 429 across the ground, doing 422. You're gaining on me. But we've got 2 runways. I'm going 1-2 right. There's a bunch of aircrafts down on the down at the airport as well. Mike, we need to do a share cockpit. It'll be fun. Not just for me, with you others too. I know. I've been talking to some folks that have been asking about that, man. Both sims actually. There is, I have it plugged, the plugin, but it is the beta version. I've got to buy the Smart Co-Pilot. Is that it? One of those. But it's demo, so I don't have the full version yet. I'm gonna purchase it. We'll get that going. And FS 2020 has a free version. I think it's called U Control. So we got to do that too, man. Definitely get the share cockpits going. I love these Neo engines. It's Pratt Whitney's, bro. Gorgeous. I brought the plugin recently, and personally, if you were comfortable, I'd love to do a shared copy with you. Yes, sir. Of course, let's do it. I got a few on the docket already, so let me get those situated first. We'll do some of those, and then we'll definitely get it going. The approach coming up already. 80 nautical miles to the top of these sims. The Cancun VOR, we're looking at the MSA of 2,000 feet, so nothing too crazy. Matter of fact, let's take a look at this, right? So the charts. That's us coming in there. We're going to be descending via the NOSAT 1 Bravo arrival. We got 280 max on the speed, although we'll probably disregard the speed restrictions because it's just us coming in. Between 22 and 20, Hatcho got 250, 200, and 18. Low 14 at Atmos. And then potentially entering the downwind there. We'll probably cut that short and do it's good weather for a visual approach, so that's what we'll probably do. And 1-2 right. We've got that all programmed in a box already. If for some reason we need to go missed, I don't foresee that. But turn right to the Cancun VOR, radio of 231 outbound, maintain 2,000 feet. Until 9 DME, the Cancun VOR, continue climb to 4,000 feet and hold that distance of 13.0, 17.0, the Cancun VOR. As instructed by ATC, there's no ATC. We'll terminate service with Havana here soon.
And confirm we are cleared to push back.
But essentially, we'll fly runway heading, right turn into the downwind and try the approach again. Nothing too crazy.
9942.
Loving the vibe, Chief says. Yeah, I appreciate you, Chief. Appreciate you guys hanging out here, man. I'll get on the list. Yeah, bro, I've got a couple of people that have asked recently, man. We got to get that going for sure.
3453.
Great way to wind down the weekend. Yep.
And thank you so much. And buenas tardes.
Getting stutters. Did you guys upgrade, update Xplane? I've been ignoring the update because I don't want it to break anything. Stalker says, Mike, what are you looking for in the upcoming CRJ? Stalker. Well, let's see, bro. A stable aircraft that I can trust on VATSIM? For starters. Just overall functionality. I'm looking for an aircraft that I can finally say, okay, this sim is going to be the future. The biggest problem for me in FS 2020 right now, I think, is the aerodynamics and the handling characteristics of the aircraft. Especially when you look at things like the rudder movement. It's very squirrely. So if this CRJ can come out and kind of, you know, have its own, you know, aerodynamics built outside of the sim, the way traditional developers has gone about it, like Aerosoft, right, in P3D, like themselves, FSLABS, PMDG, and have something completely isolated where it doesn't rely too much on the parameters of the base sim. Overall, that's what I'm looking forward to. Obviously, features, bells and whistles, man, like wind uplink would be nice. I know it's coming with an EFB, so that would be nice. Overall, the model should look good, but I don't foresee that being an issue because the default models look good. So you as a developer, you know, FS 2020 kind of already set the bar there, right? So you've got to come exactly the same or better from a modeling standpoint. Although we've seen the screenshots, so I don't think there's an issue with that. I'm just looking for a plane that'll fly solid, man. That's all. Mahan says, yeah, I've been ignoring mine. Yeah, I haven't updated, man. Mahan says, I'm looking for an airplane that doesn't do what it did to me yesterday. Yeah, Mahan, that was crazy, bro. Mahan had the aircraft. He had the throttles at full idle, I think, pitched way down, and that thing would not descend. Like he was catching hell. He had to switch to Xplane. Like those are the things, man, like that we're looking forward to. Just an aircraft that just does what it's supposed to do, does what you tell it to do. James says, I can't wait to pilot the 777 in Cancun. I've only been there once, never landed there. Heard the approaches either stunning or horrid. Really, James? I've been in Cancun a couple of years. I couldn't tell you what it's like to pilot into there, but I haven't been there as a vacationer in a couple of years. The approach is beautiful. I can't foresee what would be horrid about it. Maybe if it's like weather, from a weather standpoint. It's generally clear and nice. But that'll be cool, James.
JetBlue 17995, descend to flight level 220.
220, JetBlue 17995. James, are you going to, if you're allowed, like, you got to share some pictures of your journeys, bro. Here comes the turbulence. As soon as we hit descend.
Dash 940, ATC clears you to follow the rail of 5, departure Lugar 4.
We don't have a ton of real world pilots in the community that's still flying and whatnot, bro. So from a commercial standpoint, would love to see that. What is beeping? Is that me or ATC?
Climb nature flight level 150 and squawk.
I tried the Fly Factor A320 update. The FPS is finally better. Oh, nice. We've got I don't have that installed. We got to look at that again. Mahan says flaps fully pushing the yoke down. Throttle idle. The thing was climbing nose down. It was bananas. It was bananas. A lot of people have issues with the mod and with the plane in general. It's been okay for us, but yeah, that's, you know, again, to come back around and answer your question, Stalker, that's what we're looking for, man. Aircrafts that don't do that. All right, we're going down to 220. We're keeping the speed up. My husband had the same issue yesterday with MSFS. Really, Josie? Was he flying the mod as well?
United 7A, Kingston 1254. What do you want me to do? 78, how sorry?
What do you want me to do?
Kingston 125 decimal 4. 125 decimal 4,
Today's Xplane though, not taking any chances. Man, that's the thing, bro. Like, when one sim acts up, you've got options, you've got choices. Knock on wood, Xplane has been, between this P3D and FS 2020, this has been the most solid sim. Don't take no chances. Stalker knows. Like some of these other sims, man, you just can't get away from, because like especially FS 2020, it's going to be the future. It's gorgeous, and you just want a good experience out of it, so you keep going back to it. On the P3D front, very legacy, old code, but you can't beat the fidelity of aircrafts in that sim and the level of immersion and some of the coding, the high level coding that most of these developers have done with the aircrafts in that sim. That's why folks like Stalker and others keep going back to it, man. So it's just one of those things. Green lights in the house. What is going on, bro? Good to see you.
Go ahead.
Welcome, Green Light, man. Always a pleasure. I'm right behind you. He hasn't told me this yet. Oh, there he goes. He just told you now, Simblock. Welcome, welcome, Green Light, man. Always a pleasure seeing you, bro. You're right behind me. I don't got visual yet. Keep your distance though, because this TCAS will go crazy in the tow list. Oh, actually, there you go. You're right there.
070 degree 16 knots, clear for takeoff, runway 06.
Simla, you can go around me if you want, bro. I always get these checkered boxes whenever I fly over certain oceanic areas in Xplane. I don't know what causes that, but it's weird. I'm landing 1-2 right as well, bud. I'm probably gonna cut the arrival short anyway, so no worries. We're gonna do some vectoring here to get us down a little bit early. Get fancy with it. Simlog, you have the boxes as well? Yeah, I don't know what that is, man. I don't know what that is. 15 likes. You guys are awesome. Thank you. The seatbelt sounds back on, actually. Starting to get bumpy out of nowhere. Ortho related. Oh, interesting. I don't have ortho down here though. The Cancun scenery I do, but not where we are right now.
Dash 914 Havana, ready to immediately take off.
So he's gonna hand us over to Unicom soon. Xenviro related? Nah, bro. Way before I've reinstalled or even had Xenviro, I had those boxes. I don't think it's that. Yeah, I've had the boxes without that. We've been neglecting the Airbus for a while here on streams. I just love that honeycomb so much. I find excuses for myself to fly other aircrafts like the Zibo or the 145 or the Citation jet. Don't do a lot of yoke flying, fly-by-wire flying these days. We'll get back into an Airbus swing here. I do love having my desk real estate back though. So, whenever I'm not using the honeycomb. Oh shoot, we're fast. And this should be indicated airspeed now.
Lo antes posible para ir a la terminal 2 si no le importa. Muchas gracias. Correcto.
Alright, we're leveled. Should be on Unicom now. But we'll see what he does.
Stand by for taxi, sir. Stand by.
Probably be the last song. We'll get the volume back up and we'll focus on this arrival. Appreciate you guys hanging out this afternoon for this quick trip down. Simlog, I'm slowing up, bro, because I am bumping up against overspeed. So if you need to go around, bro, go around, my friend. Havana JetBlue 1795 looking for lower. Tampa, you going to Tampa?
1795, free service terminated. Change to Unicom 122. Decimal. Have a good day.
Unicom, thanks for your help today. We'll see you 1795. That's Unicom for us. We'll continue the descent here. Let's go down to 10,000 now. Nah, just testing. Well, you should have put in Cancun. That's where we're going. Did you get yours working? I think yours works. So yours works now. Anybody else in here as well, man? You content creators, if you need that add-on there for the meets or in the chat, let me know. I'll send you over what you need to do. Be right back. Bahan says, cool, Bahan, no worries. All right, we're looking good. Got the music off. Let's get the sounds back up. Let's roll. Is it turbulent a little bit? Finally, fam. I didn't know the code for Cancun. Oh, that is transition altitude here. Let's get that set. So what the hell was the altimeter again? 3007. The landing system's on. Got a long runway. We'll go auto brake low. Terrain on ND. And everything else looks good. That was fast, Mahan. Welcome back. Cancun traffic. Mike Uniform November traffic. JetBlue Airbus A321 out of 17,000 now for 10 on the NOSA 1 Bravo arrival, planning runway 12 right. Mike Uniform November traffic. We fast. Let's bring the speed down to 280. It's an Airbus. It's a 321 at that. Lots of energy to manage here, so we don't want to be too fast coming in right now. Damn, I see it's getting a little shaky. Oh, it's getting shaky. It's getting shaky. Do you have multiplayer on? Alexander says. Alexander, By multiplayer, if you mean VATSIM, yes. We are on VATSIM currently. We've got our buddy Simlog flying with us into Cancun. He's behind us somewhere. I just had him on the TCAS. He's back there somewhere. So yeah, multiplayer by that aspect we are on. Never mind. Welcome to Alexander. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today. There's that altitude for the initial approach fix. Like I said, we're going to cut this short. It's like 3,000 at Edom. Let's slow this rate of descent a little bit. Let's dial in 5,000 now. It's bumpy. Awesome JetBlue interior. Shout out to Shaq. I think Shaq linked this in the Discord. Awesome JetBlue mint.
Picking up any chop up there?
Let's see if we can't get closer. It doesn't have the mint seats because obviously you can't mess with the interior for the cabin here for Toliss. They don't have first class, but everything else about the aircraft is mint. So that's the mint, iconic JetBlue mint wall there on the bulkhead. That looks really good. I think the roof. Yep, that looks really good. We've got the mint logo on the seats. So really, really well done. Nice livery. I'm in smooth air, no chop to speak of, don't get it. We both use X-Enviro. I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't like me, I guess. That's 10,000. Chime the cabin. Landing lights coming on. And swing lights. Mike uniform November traffic, Cancun traffic, Airbus A321 Neo 9.5 for 5,000, planning 1-2 right. We are about 30 from the field, from the northeast. Mike uniform, Cancun traffic. Looking good. Cabin descent announcement. Looking solid. Let me get 3,000 dialed in now. Your sound must be bugged. It's not just the sound though, Simlog. Where you see us, man, we're bouncing up and down here. I don't think it's just the sound. But the chop sound is firing. You're not in chop, but the chop sound is firing. We are in chop. Look at the aircraft. We are definitely in chop, bro. All chop, but in chop nevertheless. Oh man, I wish these clouds weren't in the way. Look at the water coming in there on Cancun. That looks good. Looks really good. All right, 240 on the speed now. And we're gonna activate approach phase. Slow that rate of descent, and we'll get some spoilers out, help us slow down a bit here. Look at her coming in nice and smooth. Yeah, I think you might be right, Simlog. It might be XP realistic. I don't know. Mike uniform traffic, Cancun traffic, Airbus A321 downwind, 12 right. Alright guys, vectors for final. That's heading mode. Let's go 2000 now. She's stubborn, bro. She does not want to slow. Let's get down to 210 on the speed. Alright, speed checks, flaps 1. Looking good. It's 2000. Go 180 on the speed now. Stalking with the eyes, bro. I see you. Camera ready, says Geo. Look at Geo, man. Nah, no shenanigans today, bro. I will not have it. Facts. No shenanigans today. I'll save this right now. Alright, let's slow this rate of descent here. What are we doing? What are we doing? That's not what I wanted. There we go. We're not going to extend this downwind at all. We'll start turning across. MMUN traffic, Mike uniform November traffic, Cancun traffic, jump through Airbus A321, crosswind here for 12 right. Out of 2500, that's flaps 2. Speed checks.
2500.
Where you at, Simlog? Mike, I dropped some stuff in your DM. Check them before stream ends. Alright, bro. I just saw something pop up, too. I'll check it out, Jill. Did you want me to check them on stream? Or are they just for me? I'll take a look.
Go ahead and try and expedite out. Be on the ground here in about 5 minutes.
There we go into turn. We got about 9 mile final. I'm gonna need a bourbon for this. It says I can show it on stream. Gotcha, Gio. All right, we'll check it when we land, bro. Oh boy, here we go with the shenanigans. Got about an 8 mile final. Localizer captured. Mike uniform, November traffic, Cancun traffic, Airbus A321, 7 mile final, 12 right. Flaps 3 gear coming down. Final approach speed. I'm gonna hold flaps full for now because we're getting rocked around here. And my aircraft, let's see if we can't fight this. No, we're gonna go sterile cockpit. We're a bit slow, I'm sorry Simlog, but this turbulence is fighting us here, so. We'll try to vacate as soon as we can, bro. It's gorgeous. Negative 155, says Mahan. Let's see what we can get. She's choppy for no reason, though. He didn't have any of these winds reported. Awesome, thanks, bro. But we're gonna hold flaps full just for a little bit. Gives us a little bit more control here. That's the time for the landing, says Spur. Alright, flaps full. Landing checklist, gear down 3 greens, flaps full. Auto thrust speed, lights as required. Spoilers are armed, auto brake low.
We're turning final down, line to 7.5 miles out, 12 right.
And 12 right, clear land.
Oh, we're in the chop now.
I told you, but she is choppy coming in. So this feels like a floater, so we're gonna get her, let's get her down a little bit.
400. 300.
She's fighting me.
200.
Minimum.
Landing.
I got a bitch on you. You're coming to 100 right now. About 5 miles. 5 miles.
30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Damn it. She wouldn't flare. Alright, spoilers reverse green. Reverse green, decel. She wouldn't flare, man. And I think I killed power too early as well. That's decel, looking good. Manual braking, coming out of reverse. Oof. That was hard, that was hard. Ain't terrible, but we could do better. Alright, we'll get off the runway. Simlog, all yours, bro. And Cancun traffic, Airbus A321 Neo. We vacated 12 right, taxi to parking. Let's go watch him land, actually.
Traffic, we're on short final now. 12 right.
We're gonna watch you, bro. Yeah, Stalker, we'll take that to the bank, bro. We'll take it, man. I cut that power too early. Stop right here. See if we can't see him. Actually, let's move up in case he needs to vacate where we are. The strobe's coming off. I will stop right here. 1 hour and 22 minutes from Fort Lauderdale. Not bad. Not bad.
Traffic, course 98 will push back from gate 62 on takeoff.
Damn it. There he goes. Got a floater. Did you put her down, bro? You looked all right. Bit off center, but it could be the AI. But you looked all right, bro. How was it?
Traffic, Spring 386 clear, runway 12 right.
All right, let's move. I think that's the cargo ramp. We're gonna go taxi over here. Negative 170. Negative 170, man. That's nice. We had a 305, bro. We kind of slammed it, but we all right. Everyone's alive.
The flight factor A320 lands so much differently than the Toliss. I haven't been able to get a smooth landing on that thing yet. It hits the runway so hard.
Yeah, the Toliss, she's interesting, bro. I'm gonna park up here. Gio said, what's Centerline? Welcome to Cancun. Let's go watch the replay.
I land perfectly. It's the flight factor I can't get right.
Oh, gotcha, okay. Put it there on the blocks. Welcome to Cancun, ladies and gents. Let's go check out the replay. Simlog, good flying with you, bro. We're gonna disconnect to check the replay. Always a pleasure.
Roger that.
All right. And then we didn't forget, Gio. We'll check out what you sent me there in Discord. Yeah, we killed that power too early. She was bouncing, man. She was gusty. That's when the gear was down. Disconnected the autopilot right there. Oof. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, we're gonna show that after the replay, Gio. That's cool, man. Stalker gonna love this. Stalker says I still think X Enviro Cloud Turbulent is mod realistic, most realistic. You think so? Yeah, it's nice, man. It does add a whole nother level of immersion for sure. We kind of had a slight crosswind as well, just slight. We were trying to correct. Gio says, "Oh, I know. Yeah, you're gonna like this, Stalker. We're gonna touch this bad boy down in the replay. And I'm gonna show you this." And the Airbus. That's cool. Yeah, she was wobbly, bro. I might send it to him and he can use it on his stream as well. Alright, we were fully configured. And you know what? I think this thing has tail strike protection. So I was trying to pull back to give her the flare, but she didn't want to give me any more, man, than that. So trying to find a center line. A bit of a cross again. More cross. There's where we killed power. Way too high. Oh, we hit the blocks though. We hit the blocks and center line. It wasn't as bad as I thought. It was hard. It was a little rough, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. Damn it. I didn't mean that. I could tell I don't mess with replay like that. Yeah, she was on the blocks. That touchdown didn't look bad. Yeah, it could be XP realistic, exaggerating it as well. It said -305, but we killed power too high. That was partly the problem. And there's the flare, and there's the touchdown zone. So we did our job, and we got center line. So that's a good landing. That's a good landing. All right, guys, let me show you what Gio showed us. I don't know how it's gonna come up on here, but this is cool. So this is UPS. What is this, bro? Is this the 330? I'm sorry, the 300? I think it is. And then this is what Airbus is this, bro? 320? 321? He says back in the day before COVID at Miami International. Gotcha. Simon says I know the Toliss Airbus airline. I wish they'd been moving pilot tray. A330 MD11 and A300 MD11 and A320 Avianca. Gotcha. This is sweet. What were you? So I didn't know you worked at the airport previously, Gio. That's interesting. So you had access to this. That's dope. Stalker says, "Whoa! I told you he was gonna like it. I told you he was gonna like it." Man, that's all. That is awesome. I miss being able. I think we're gonna go plane spotting here in a little bit down by LAX, so that'll be cool. But this is some like behind the scenes access right here. That's dope. Alright guys, that is gonna do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks for hanging out with us on this Sunday. Simlog, always a pleasure flying with you, man. Good stuff. Yeah, send that to Stalker too, Gio. So we'll ride out on one last replay to show you guys. You guys have a great week. Mahan, we'll see you. I think Mahan, you're coming on next or a little bit later. We'll check out your stream as well into Tom Cotton. For anyone else coming on, we'll check you out as well. Excellent stream, sir, says Stalker. Thank you. See you later today. We'll see you, man. You guys take care, man. We're out. Have a great week.